So, I've noticed this trend lately. It seems it could just be my imagination, but uh, you know, TCAPers and learnographers are kind of reaching out, outside of the TCAP Prediverse, and they're going straight for they're just mainlining perverted justice predators from the PJ Prediverse, right? Guys that had nothing to do with to catch a predator at all, So me being the sellout that I am, got to get some skin in the game. And this uh, this individual, I had actually copied down this chat log. Okay. Oh gosh, really? You gonna treat me like this? Oh, here it is. Okay, I copied this down back in May. That's how long this project's been turning in the back of my head. And it's interesting, I've not read this chat log since I downloaded it. I had just, scrolled quickly. I was like, oh my god, this is beyond good. And I saved it, and the title is, as you can see, Cammy is a whore. And I guarantee you, I named it that for a reason. So how did I come across this guy? Anyway, let's see. Let's bring him down. Boom. Okay. So let's go here. Scroll down. Wait for it. Wait for it. This guy. Oh God. Oh, I'm so glad. I gotta get this one out there, man. Because like I said, man, I'm such a sellout, and people are reaching out outside of TCAP now, and I'm like, man, if I don't get this out there, it'll just eat me up inside. So his picture, it's at the top right corner. You'll see it as the pictures cycle through on the PJ site. He comes up, and I had to check this out, and I remember I scrolled through. Excuse me. The chats, and I was like, oh my god, Cammy is a whore, and I'm saving this chat log. And then, it just, sat there until something told me, hey man, get on this, man. You're going to miss a golden opportunity here. So anyway, this guy calls himself Jim Garvin, sexual predator. Look at him. Can you say predator? He looks depressed even as he's talking to a 13-year-old. This guy. He's not even trying. I guarantee you he's not wearing pants. Oh my gosh. And his actual name is Benjamin Brown. I mean, they're both good. So I'm just going to refer to him as Jim Garvin. I love that name. And I think there was a Saturday Night Live character, and that's where the title of this video came from. I think it was Jim Garvin. He calls himself Jim Garvin, male prostitute. It was Dan Aykroyd, I think, his character on Saturday Night Live back in 1974 or 5. I don't know when. It's one of the ancient ones, but it is one of the funny skits. He's like, Jim Garvin, male prostitute. If that's what his name was, but I'm pretty sure it was Jim Garvin. I'm just going to assume it is. And the other interesting thing about this is, where did it go? Where did it go? Yep, Maxwell House. So, does this work? Boom. Yes, it did. Awesome. Okay, so here was the bust by Maxwell House, and here's good old Jim Garvin down here. But some of these are funny. Uh, and so when Paul said it was the best thing that ever happened to him. Like, there's something about, and when I say Cammy is a whore, I don't mean the person behind Maxwell House. No, I mean the character Cammy. So we get that straight. But there's a reason I say, and like I said, I've not read the chat log since. I've just like people are making outside of TCAP videos, so I need to make one too, just to keep myself relevant. So Paul said it was the best thing. There's a certain snideness or something in some of these comments. Best thing that ever happened to him. Nothing sucks like an Electrolux. Folks, meet Derek Slate. He wanted sex, but hey, I'll get room service. So I don't know what that's about. Some of these little intros make I want to check some of these out. He wants Lisa to skip school so he can molest her at his convenience. Now that sounds like a Dustin McFetridge move right there. Why don't you come to my house? I can shave you down there. Genty showed up to have sex with a young girl, but met Riverside's sheriffs instead. I don't remember a Genty 77. Let's just real quick. Let that bring up. Who was this guy? No, I don't think we saw him. Who knows? ticks may have done a obscure predator on this guy. So anyway, huh? Interesting. Real quick, since we're here, goddamn OCD. Look, we know. Did I see? Okay, scumbag pedophile. I thought I saw a bottom feeder. Bottom feeder predator. Is that what it says? Okay, bottom feeder pedophile. But yeah, okay, he's talking about the attorney. Okay. Oh man, but still, no. I think that's the next. That's the next. Like there's top tier predators. Then there's like obscure. The other end is like obscure predators, and then like lower than obscure, the bottom feeder predators, man. Bottom feeders. Oh, great, man. Scumbag pedophiles, man. Oh God, too funny. Wow, good read there. So okay, I'll give you a chance. Pause it and read it. Uh, blah blah. Oh gosh, touch. Yeah, so this is probably oh god. I'm not. This is not what this is about. It's about Jim Garvin, sexual predator. So let's get back over here. Okay, so okay, man, that was a detour, huh? Oh, let me do a time check. Oh Jesus, man, I haven't done this in a while. I feel like I'm like stretching my bones and shit. Okay, Nathan doesn't want anyone to think he's hitting on a little girl. Okay. Keith now has a new definition for bitch work. Yeah, that one. I want to check that one out. Navy boy, USN. Oh no, I bet he was one of these brand new guys or something. It was like what do they call that? Chafing under authority or something like that. Uh, Cooking Man 65. Norman wants a little girl but gets more than he bargained for. Yeah, and then of course Jim Garvin, Benjamin Brown. Meet the Trenton Police Department. Oh God, this is New Jersey. Oh, it's Ohio. Okay. Okay, so let's just go ahead and just do a quick thing on the conviction here. Oh boy, Lady Justice, not Girl Justice. Lady Justice reached a plea agreement that would give him 3 years of incarceration and have him evaluated in prison for chances of recidivism and sex offender classification. When he faced the judge today, he had quite a surprise. I've never read any of this. This is great. The judge was not amused. Oh no, these write ups are as good as the chats, man. Oh gosh, that he'd shown up at a school. Oh gosh, I hope we're not giving away any of the plot twists here. Shown up at a school to molest a child in a rare move, exercising judicial discretion. Just a moment. She rejected the plea agreement and instead gave him a 4 year sentence. Imagine the heartbreak. We got a deal. We got a deal. No deal. Gave him a 4 year sentence, 5 years supervision upon release, and mandated lifetime registration. Wow. Eliminating the evaluation in prison. Wow. Wow. Ohio has three different classes. Oh, let me guess. I'm closing my eyes. He ended up in the worst class. Let's find out. Okay, Ohio has three different classes of sexual offenders. Okay, there's offenders and there's predators. Okay, or a subset of. Okay, so different classes of sexual offenders. Predator is the top classification. Okay, oh, I can only assume they're going into these details because she also classified him as a predator. But if you look at him, oh, come on, word. Okay, yeah, there. This guy. Oh man, that just screams predator, dude. He's got dude behind the beard. See, the beard is merely masking the predator stash and the predator those glasses. Oh man. Oh, and the predator tank top. Just everything about this guy is just welcome to the Predaverse, man. Welcome to the Predaverse. Oh, goodness. Okay, so sexual predator is defined as a person who has been convicted of or pleaded guilty to committing a sexually oriented offense and who is likely in the future to commit additional sexually oriented offenses. Well, we will make that decision, won't we, as we read these chats? And we're going to find out. Now, this one, there's a reason I titled it Cammy is a Whore, because I remember being shocked by this chat log. But I seem to remember I was shocked by the decoy. This is going to be a case of judging the decoy, man. Oh man. Okay, so offenders can be classified as sexual predators in one of the following ways. Okay, the offender is convicted of a sexually violent offense with a sexually violent predator specification, or the sentencing court, after holding a sexual predator hearing pursuant to Ohio RC blah blah blah, determines that the offender is sexual predator. Okay. Offenders designated as sexual predators are subject to, oh gosh, they're going into these details for a reason. There's a reason. Now remember, the guy came to court probably wearing that same white beater tank top. Oh god, with a deal. I got a deal. Oh, no deal, dog. No deal. Oh, offender, okay, a predator are subject to registration, verification requirements for life unless a judge modifies or terminates the predator designation, which that ain't going to happen. Sexual predators are subject to the neighbor slash community notification provisions and the reporting requirements at 90-day intervals. Here's the source. Uh, Brown was disturbing. He showed up to meet Cammy. Oh no, with a knife and a rope. I just did a reply to a commenter, and I replied. I was like, yeah, you know they made a statement about asking if they're cops. That's what it is. Yeah, why are they even asking if they're a cop? And I'm like, yeah. And then on top of that, they show up with teddy bears, roses, gun, tape, marijuana, blah 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 blah. This guy, a knife and a rope. Dude, can you say this guy? I couldn't remember his name. Stephen Buchanan, man. He's that guy. So yeah, okay. Oh man, that was painful. Okay, so with a knife and a rope in the truck. Oh god. We knew he'd been in prison in the 1980s for rape. No, I did not know this. Today we got more details of that previous conviction. He was convicted of raping a child about the same age as Cammy. Oh no. Remember this now. Now, as we go through this chat log, trust me, I remember. I didn't read it. I scrolled through it. I was like, "Oh my god, this is just wow. Powerful stuff." Um so keep that in mind. This guy is probably already, squirrely in the head as we read these chats. This man is one of the worst of the worst. Really? Worse than a Joe Wonderler. With police finding notes of other individuals he was attempting to solicit. Ah. We're very happy we're able to partner with some great police and have him arrive for them. Even happier to see a judge take a strong look at the case and the threat to find that it's greater than what was agreed upon. Okay, I don't know. And of course, we hope Ben enjoys his stay. Internet. Okay, let's just check it out real quick. God, I don't want to turn this to an immersion pack. Oh, snap. See, the internet is not forever. So, okay, we were spared from that. Very good. Okay, so, okay, yeah, I guess we're ready to go. Do a quick time check here. Okay, so we're at 13 minutes. We'll let this just be an intro video, and then those who, well, have continued past 5 minutes can go on to video 2. That way I have a nice clean slate and we can get started. All right.